Hello everybody and welcome back to Blaster Master 02. And we've got some stuff to explore, a whole bunch of planetoids. We might have missed something on planet Stranga. And hey, there's an invisible ceiling. So with our new tools, there are a couple of things we can do before that we couldn't. Oh, and there's the beam that I was talking about earlier. See how it did about 4 damage? So that's the thing we're gonna have to avoid. We can also avoid the beam by just getting close to those things. And for this segment, we're just going to have to make a swim for it. And it's another planetoid map. Area C, though. Well, we'll be heading there soon enough. All in all, nothing that interesting here. We are going to get this life up, though. My mistake, the beam did about 3 damage. Now let's get us out of here before anything else weird happens. Okay, so we missed something in Planet Stranga, and we're going to have to go back to get it. I am not going to be leaving anything behind. And I'm pretty sure I know where I goofed up. Thankfully, since we have all the tools we need to navigate everything, it won't be a problem getting there and back. Stupid Technicolors. Yeah, I keep forgetting that that thing is only one way. See nothing up there. Yeah, one of the things about having all of these areas be immediately accessible from the world map is that it's much less difficult, well, much less time-consuming to backtrack in this game than it is in the regular Blaster Master 0 in case you missed something. Okay, now I know exactly what I missed. First, kill that thing, or, just run away from it. And thankfully, that does not kill me. Water cancels fall damage if you're just Jason outside of your vehicle, and that includes falling through water. Yeah, this is definitely the place I did not go last time. More of those jerks. And one of the things about Blaster Master 02 is that it's kind of like the original in that your raw offensive battle power doesn't actually go up as the game goes on. You just get a lot more tools to deal with the various problems. And that's what we want. So now we just head back to the Sophia. You know, the correct way. And there really isn't anything else we want to get right now. We're going to be coming back to this planet one more time, but for now we're going to be moving on. Okay, now we just utilize this whole one-way area thing. So now it should be a straight shot for us to get out of here and onto what we need to do next. The charge tackle is pretty great for when you just want to leave. Like I said, this isn't our last visit to this planet. But we don't need what else is here until a bit later. Stupid bug, wanting to have one last hit in. Oh, this has a bunch of stuff. It also has a bunch of enemies. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but it worked out perfectly. Another swarm room. No big deal. I think I may have killed things too quickly if that's a thing that's possible. Yeah, these are the advanced versions of the super rapid turrets. The normal ones just fired shots normally, but these ones fire shots that can pass through walls. Now we aren't taking the Fred portal back because we actually missed something. Which is another planetoid map. And that one opens a new planetoid in Area B. Yeah, now that we've opened up a whole bunch of areas, we're just going to be getting a lot of planetoids that aren't in the same area as we find their map. That's already happened with one of the planetoids in Area D, plus the one that we looted off of Leibniz. We need that energy up. We absolutely need it. Because Area F is going to cost us quite a bit of energy usage in order to get through. Okay, another horde room, so nothing too difficult. These turrets can't actually cause us much problems. Many problems. And we don't need to take the hole back because the exit is just right here. It's a very small area. Yeah, I know we're doing the collect-a-thon thing, but who knows, a lot of this stuff might even be useful. Okay, that's the new bomb we got. It's actually fairly powerful. As long as it stays on the enemy for the whole duration. Just want to make sure that there weren't any keys hiding around. Oh, these enemies. So those puffer enemies are the bane of my existence. They are very resilient, and explode into a bunch of projectiles when you do kill them. They can be knocked back with your melee weapon, and if you kill them with it, it kinda neutralizes a bunch of the projectiles they shoot out. I'm not sure of the exact mechanics of the laser whip. Because I use it so rarely, because it's often just better to shoot things. But the laser whip is going to be very useful against those enemies in the future. In fact, there's one specific instance where it's critical. And there's another life extend for us. Okay, what these bits do is that you summon them with your special weapon button, And whenever you perform a counterblast, those bits home in on the enemy that you countered and deal extra damage to them. And I'll just be taking these keys and blowing up these walls. And there's only one more life extend left. So now it's time to finally head to Area F. I must have fruit! Okay, so here's our next planet, which looks like it's having some troubles. Oh god, it's like Divisia from Phantasy Star 3. Dimensional tears, huh? That sounds like a problem. Okay, so there are two separate entrances to this planet, and we just went through the first one. So how much damage do those dimensional tears do? The answer is all of it. They do every damage. Which means that this is the only area in the game where it's possible to suffer instant death in the tank. So anyone who has ever dealt with quicksand in video games should have no surprises that you can fall through some of them to reach different rooms. So the primary hazards in these top-down areas are, first, the conveyor sand, and second, the regular sand which slows your movement. Also, there are dimensional tears in these areas too, and they cause the same kind of instantaneous death that they do in the tank areas. Out of all of them, this is the area of the game that feels the most like an actual conventional NES game, and that's not necessarily a strength. Stop being pointy! Okay, they give us the map very early, and it's for a reason, and that reason is the map just isn't as useful here as it is in other areas of the game. And this is because the map does not take into account areas that are blocked off by dimensional rifts. So anyway, those serpent things that we see every now and again, they will duck under your regular shots, but will be destroyed by anything that attacks instantaneously. In this case, just really includes the impact wave. Well, there's something below us, so we might as well grab it. Hey, a planetoid map. Can't get enough of these. The thing about these dimensional tears means you have to be much more careful about how you use your jumping or hovering or any of your movement abilities. There's no room for being careless at any point ever unless you like getting kicked back to checkpoints. One of the things you really need to be careful is not to accidentally wall jump. Like that. Because you don't have as much control over wall jumping as you do regular jumping. So because of that, we're just going to have to go and get that planetoid map again. Yeah, you see, the map says there's a power-up in that door up there, but there's no way we can actually get into it. When it's time, we'll be heading to that planetoid. Okay, let's try this again without the dying. Huh, well, that's a place we can't go. We better figure out how to bust those walls open. Okay, let's slip down here. Use up a lot more energy than I had hoped. Yes, save! Just in case something stupid happens. Yeah, your basic gun isn't doing anything to enemies. Did I mention that this area is very dangerous? I mean, I feel like I've been saying that a lot recently. But it's absolutely true. This game is definitely harder than the regular Blaster Master Zero. Oh wait, who are you, and who's your pet? Wait, 1996? Oh, I know what this is about. But first, Tiny Robot. Mr. Tank! Oh, Tesset? I'm going to talk about this after this conversation is done. I see. Yeah, this is what'll let us get to the other entrance to this planet. Yeah, this is when you have to go to Area D. If you haven't fought Leibniz yet, that's when you have to go in there and face him. Oh! That's the Atom, by the way. So, about Tesset. Tesset is actually based off of the design of Tess, a robot character nonetheless, from a Sunsoft fighting game called Waku Waku 7. The original Tess was an android maid, and this one has the same design elements, and also the 1996 on Tesset's hat is the year that Waku Waku 7 came out. So we're just going to see what's in here. And start dealing with these switches. In the more complicated top-down areas of this map, the switches raise and lower pillars that obstruct or allow the flow of these sand conveyors. So you need to see exactly what these things block off in order to navigate the various areas in Planet DeVito. You know what? Let's take the ice route. I haven't had enough ice levels recently. Nope, get away. Blew up in my face anyway. How about that? Okay, and this is another swarm room. I feel like we haven't been fighting many actual bosses in these side areas yet, and that guy is way too close. Ow. Okay, no problems here. No, this is a real problem. Ah, lost too much weapon power. And this is another version of those bit weapons that I picked up earlier. You know what, after that I think I'm just gonna call it a video. I will be seeing you next time. Goodbye.